Good morning, Pastor Brian here. Thank you for joining me today as we read a psalm a day throughout the book of Psalms. Today we will be reading Psalm 98 together, and let's jump right in. Sing to the Lord a new song, because he has done wonderful things. His own strong hand and his own holy arm have won the victory. The Lord has made his salvation widely known. He has revealed his righteousness in the eyes of all the nations. God has remembered his loyal love and faithfulness to the house of Israel. Every corner of the earth has seen our God's salvation. Shout triumphantly to the Lord, all the earth. Be happy, rejoice out loud, sing your praises. Sing your praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of music, with trumpets and a horn blast. Shout triumphantly before the Lord the King. Let the sea and everything in it roar, the world and all its inhabitants too. Let all the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains rejoice out loud, all together before the Lord, because he is coming to establish justice on the earth. He will establish justice in the world rightly. He will establish justice among all people fairly. It's the end of Psalm 98, another psalm about God and God's grandeur and God's kingship over all of the earth. And one of the things that really stuck out to me as I was reading this psalm was at verse 8, it talks about let the rivers clap their hands. And the thing that really immediately my mind jumped to was thinking about when, I used to go fishing as a child. And one of the things that we did when we would go fishing at the river would be, you sit around and you wait while you wait for the fish to bite or not bite. But, I remember the sound of the water, especially if like you were in a little bank or a little alcove of the river, and you could hear just the water lapping or splashing gently up against the rocks or even just the bank, if there's just enough motion in the river to cause that little miniature wave. But as I read that, my mind went there and I thought, that's like the clapping of the river. And I thought, what a beautiful image to think of, again, of the world rejoicing at God's might and majesty and glory, and that the river is clapping, that the sea is roaring, that the mountains are rejoicing, and that there's all these instruments making those sounds to God, and just this image of all creation blessing and praising God. But I just love that, and there, there's the regular clapping, and then there's, the golf clap, but then, when we sing music, sometimes, maybe not always in the Lutheran church, but sometimes we get people clapping to the rhythm of the music. And I was always chastised for clapping on the wrong beats, but regardless, as annoying as that might be for some people, just the clapping to the praise of God, to the joy of the music that we are singing songs like this psalm is a song that we sing, and just reminding ourselves to praise God with whatever we have, with lyre, with harp, with drums, with a guitar, with the piano, with an organ, with our hands, and just letting God know how much we truly appreciate who God is, what God does for us, and the life that we have because of God, the life that we live for God, and the life that we'll have with God in heaven. What did you hear? What did you like? Was there anything you didn't like about this psalm? Write them down. Share it with a friend. Share it with us. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. God bless, and I hope you can join us tomorrow.